All right, bro. We are live. Saving Point podcast is now live on the air. It's important fucking business, bro.
So,
Call the fucking president, dude. It's important.
I'm like super excited to get this thing rolling, man.
I am too, man. This is the inaugural episode of Saving Point podcast. We've been talking about this for a while. We fucking did it, bro.
Yeah, dude, episode 1. Uh, primarily, I guess what the show will be about is just kind of like TV shows, movies, like video games, like nerd culture in general. But
Hmm.
I mean, we'd love to get into like everything, honestly.
Yeah, we do.
I don't know, we just
We
want to make
do,
it
man.
fun for the viewers and hopefully engage with you guys as well. I don't know, man. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have no limits of what we want to do. It's like if there's something that we like, or if there's something that we're into, or something that we want to cover, we're gonna cover it. Whether that's from movies to games to nerdy shit to it, kind of doesn't matter what the fuck it is. We're gonna
No,
do it, bro.
that doesn't. So I hope it, resonates with you guys, the audience, and like I say, I hope you guys engage and comment, ask us questions. Like we'd love to like have you guys be part of the whole process and the podcast as well.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Fucking, I think our first episode here, as they all can tell from the fucking title and the thumbnail by now, we're gonna be talking about Dexter, bro, and more specifically the new season, Resurrection. Um, I think we both have a pretty good understanding of how we feel about this.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I'd probably say we'd have a similar understanding or like a similar view uh, of this new season.
Yeah,
I I guess honestly, I didn't think they'd even make a new Resurrection season. I mean, after New Blood, after Dexter New Blood,
right.
I didn't expect them to make a whole new season.
Yeah,
But I guess with like the announcement of like the Original Sin season uh that came out, I don't know, I guess the studio felt that they had to bring back kind of like the I don't know, original flagship show just in a different way, I guess.
right. Yeah, man, and they brought it back with like a fuck ton of writers too.
Yeah.
Like I was looking up the fucking like cast and shit, bro. There's so many writers for
Mhm.
like each episode, and like it's insane how many producers and writers that goes into making a show now.
Yeah.
It's like feels like it's a waste of fucking money compared to like what y'all are like putting out.
Probably, and that's
You
probably
know?
why a lot of these like TV shows and at least like TV shows where like we only get like a season of it, and then that's about it, or
Yeah.
like it's never like a guaranteed second season. Even like
No.
movies and stuff too. Like nowadays, it has to. I mean, even back then, I'm sure, but like it has to reach a certain like profit for it to
Yep.
be considered a success. And I mean, nowadays it's I don't know, everything's just so different.
It's a lot different, bro. I mean, um newer Dexter has a different feel to it. Even from New Blood, we can touch on that for a brief second to lead it into Resurrection.
Mm.
But New Blood, everyone knew what Dexter was and how you felt watching Dexter, and then New Blood came out. You're like, oh shit, it's a new fucking Dexter, bro. It's be fucking sick, and it was completely fucking different.
Even just
It
watching
was
the
so
trailer,
weird.
dude, even watching the trailer for that new season. So I guess we can talk about like the end, maybe like the ending of Dexter, like the original show. Like
Yeah,
during that time, I remember like everyone just hating the way the season the show ended. Like I wasn't a big fan of it either. Like of everything that happened. Like you're more kind of you watched it recently. You rewatched it recently. Like I haven't seen it since like it
yeah,
originally came out. So you
yeah.
remember more than I do, but at least the ending wise, like Deborah for one dying, like I kind of hated that
Yep.
idea. It kind of like
Yeah, that
I
was
don't know, she
dumb.
was like kind of big part of it, and from what I remember, like she kind of, I mean, she was against Dexter doing what he was doing, but it kind of seemed like
Yep.
she came to an understanding, right? Is that what I forgot exactly how it
A little bit, yeah. She was
ish?
kind of like trying to accept it, but it was kind of battling her. She couldn't go through with it fully,
Fully.
so it kind of like tore her apart.
Yeah. And, I don't know, just her being such a big, like, important character to just him, like, personally as well. And
Yeah,
then like the ending itself, where he kind of like fakes his own death, and you see him as like
yeah.
fucking lumberjack Dexter at the end of
A
the fucking.
lumberjack. Yeah, you're like, all right,
You're like,
the
what the
fuck
fuck?
is this?
So like he's not dead. He
Yeah,
kind of just left his kid, and like
yeah. I think
everything.
that goes down, dude. That ending has to go down at in some fucking book as the worst ending to a
Hmm.
TV show.
No, yeah, it definitely was one of the worst endings. Um, Probably just as bad as like the Game of Thrones ending, but we'll probably get into that into
Yeah,
one other
I know, right?
another
Fuck,
episode
dude.
of it. But
That's a different episode
yeah.
completely. Holy shit.
But no, yeah, just the fact that like he faked his own death, he kind of just left his son, which he talked about
Yeah,
like kind of wanting to be like a better like father figure and all this type of
right.
stuff, and then for him to just like do that at the end, it just kind of
Yeah, it
contradicted
didn't fit.
all of that, which is weird. But
Yeah, and then that ends. Then we get New Blood, and he's like, he was in what upstate or he was in Canada. Where the fuck was he, New
but
Blood?
God, I actually remember wasn't it
He was, I think
Alaska
it
or
was
some shit?
upstate New
Or not
York.
Alaska or some
I
shit. Or it might have been.
some Yeah, it was some. I think it was upstate New York because that's why in Resurrection he traveled down south to New York City.
Oh, okay.
So I think it was upstate New York in some like small town, some fishing town and shit. It was, yeah. I mean, we go from Dexter in Miami, bro. He was wearing bright colors and bright white pants, and then we see him in like jeans and boots, and it's just like, who the fuck is this? Where am I watching? Because, uh, if you so Dexter New Blood and Dexter Resurrection has the same attitude to it as far as if you watch it and you didn't watch the original Dexter, it's a decent show.
Yeah,
It's not bad,
yeah.
but if you think about Dexter and you're harping on, well, this isn't Dexter at all, then you're not going to like it.
Hmm. So Iron Lake, New York is the name of the fictional
That's
town that
right.
was used. I don't know why I thought it was fucking Alaska, but it was
Because it
still
was
New
cold
York.
and
Yeah, it
gray.
was just fucking snow everywhere. So
Yeah, it wasn't Miami, so it had to have been
yeah,
fucking Alaska, right?
exactly. So like, yeah, like going back to like the vibe, like very like Miami, like the music, like the setting, like the vibe. It was way different. And then yeah, we're going to New Blood, and he's in yeah, the snow town. Uh,
Yeah, man.
the cast, of course, is completely different. Even like the way his
Yeah, and
character is, it's a little different than
right.
like the original series.
Yeah, it was a lot different, man. And I'm surprised it did decent in fucking ratings. I don't know how, but the ratings showed it. It didn't do bad. It
Yeah,
really didn't.
maybe it was just the fact, 'cause like I said, like Dexter ended like so many years ago, and it was such a like a beloved show. Like everyone
Yeah,
loved it. Like during that time, like it was huge. And then like the way it
right.
ended, um, and then like before even the show came out, like the way movies and TVs had become, it was very much kind of like bringing people back to like the nostalgia stuff. Like
Mm,
let's remake this show now, and like let's do one more season of this show
yeah,
now. So like
right.
that I think also like grabbed people's attention, and like okay, like the
Yeah.
ending of like original Dexter sucked, so this is kind of like hopefully their way of like correcting it, or like maybe justifying and explaining like what that reason for the way they did end that show was, and hopefully they kind of
Yeah.
explain it more. Um,
Yeah, that's true.
so I don't know. I
But I
think that's
mean,
maybe.
and then we got fucking New Blood. We had Deborah. dead Deborah,
That,
talking to him, and it's like, why you didn't even have to fucking kill her off? You're just gonna bring her back,
exactly. Like it was
you know?
kind of dumb. Like I don't know. Like the
Yeah,
decision to kill her off, like originally was dumb, and then like I mean, granted, like it was
yeah, dude,
cool, like having her come back as a character even though she's dead, kind of like the same way that his father, like Henry, would come
yeah,
back and he'd like interact with them and stuff like that. But um, yeah, just like her having to be there dead, like it just felt weird. Like it didn't feel natural or like I don't know, it was weird.
yeah. You know what they should fucking do? Instead of making like all these new shows and fucking completely different, they should just remake the final season of Dexter
Mm-hmm.
and keep Deborah alive.
Keep them
Like keep
just
Deborah
retcon
alive and
everything.
then just fucking make new seasons with Deborah alive in Miami. We don't need New York. We don't need Dexter wearing
I,
boots in the cold.
I'd love for them to go back to Miami, man. Like watching like the Dexter original Sin series, man. Like it just brought all that back, and I was like,
Yeah.
man, like it really
What a
was a
like
different show, man.
refreshing to watch fucking Original Sin,
Hmm.
bro. It just brought you back to Miami, what Dexter felt
I
like.
think honestly, so like if New Blood was similar in type of vibe that even if it was in a different state, like it's in New York now, whatever, but like if it just captured that essence of like the original show, like original Sin did, like it we'd have a whole different like perspective and like what New Blood
I
was.
agree.
But
Yeah, dude.
they don't know they I mean it was different writers and stuff. So I don't know, just I guess just the decision they kind of came up with, but
Yeah. I mean, and in the ending of fucking New Blood, you have Dexter in the middle of the woods with Harrison, his son, that showed up out of fucking nowhere.
mhm.
And then, he gets shot by his son. And then his son, we find out, leads down to New York City, which leads into this new
New
season of
Blood,
Resurrection.
Resurrection.
And overall, I think this season was a lot better than New Blood.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. New Blood or yeah, New Blood overall, like it had its moments, but it didn't really capture
Yeah,
like what I was expecting. Even like
right.
the characters, like I thought Harrison in the New Blood season was at least his character was like annoying as heck.
Annoying as
I'm like,
fuck,
bro, like what
bro.
the fuck? Like at a point where I'm like, dude, what is he even doing here?
Yeah,
like he's like, I'm gonna leave. I'm
bro.
like, bro, just fucking leave. Like I really
Just
don't care.
fucking leave. No one wants you.
No
You're
one
you're
wants
ruining
you, bro.
everything. Stop ruining my show, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, like,
Fuck.
it's like you gonna bring back his like son, like he's older now, and like this is like granted, like maybe you don't want him to be like a serial killer like fucking Dexter is, but like at
Yeah.
least like I don't know, they could have done something a bit different, and they kind of did though finally in like Resurrection, like
Yeah.
he kind of like developed more as a
Right.
character, and he was more
It's like,
likable.
fuck, dude.
It was way different.
He comes back in the fucking Dexter with two dead moms and fucking a dad that he doesn't even like. So I'm like,
Yeah, it's so weird.
like this character's already fucked,
Yeah,
dude.
it's so freaking weird. Um,
But fucking Resurrection starts, dude, and they released the first two episodes on the same day, and
yeah.
yeah, and it starts out with fucking Dexter in the hospital, and then right off the bat, fucking Batista's there, fucking trying to solve everything in the world. It's like, Batista, why you in New York, bro?
The funny part is, I mean, he was like the first, like, other than Dexter, like the only other original character that came back in New Blood, which is cool to see him kind of like, I think he came back in like the last like two episodes or something,
Yeah,
which was cool to see. You know, I was like, okay, like they brought Batista back and whatever. Of course,
yeah,
he thought Dexter was dead, and then he, starts to put the pieces together of like him, like Dexter's the Bay Harbor Butcher, and of course with his like the death of his wife, like Gerda and stuff like that. Like he wants like kind of that
yeah,
revenge,
right,
for her. So it was cool seeing him in New Blood, and then bringing him back for Resurrection was cool too, because
Yeah.
he was a lot more in the season, like tracking him down and stuff like that. So it was cool
Yeah, bro.
to see him come back.
Fucking the entire season, man, Batista was trying to convince the local PD that Dexter is the Bay Harbor fucking butcher. And just poor guy, man. We'll get to the fucking ending, but I mean, Batista, man, he just would not stop this entire season, and I think that played a really good part in the season. It kind of played like a different element to it. It
Hmm.
wasn't just Dexter; it was kind of like Dexter's past still fucking,
Back to haunt him
coming to
in a
haunt him.
way. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was
Yeah,
cool. Like literally since like the first episode, meeting him at the hospital that he was in, recovering, being in a coma or whatever, and then
yeah,
seeing him kind of just following him to New York, and like I said, trying to get the cops in New York to be like, okay, this is the Bay Harbor butcher, and like that
yeah.
didn't go his way, but it was
No,
cool.
it
Uh,
didn't.
seeing him come back and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But this season
yeah,
overall, like I said, it was better than New Blood. Um, Even with the trailers, we didn't know what to expect. Like they actually have like so many different like actors um come in and play different roles
yeah.
in
They
the show. It was
did.
crazy. When I saw the trailer, I was like, no way, they got like all these people in here.
Yeah, bro, they had a lot of big names coming in, and
Hmm.
I think they're trying to make this season something big by bringing in all these top names.
Hmm.
Like you had fucking Uma Thurman in there,
Yep.
and fucking Peter Drinkage. Like, of
Yeah.
course you're gonna watch something with him in there. So,
Yeah. As soon as we know, like, yo, I'll watch anything is him. I don't care.
yep, yep. So I mean, they really came out swinging, and they tried to deliver something good, which they did.
Yeah. Overall, it was
It wasn't bad.
yeah. Overall, it was like I said, it was.
You had fucking Harrison kind of come back alive, and I think it was like the first or second episode, and Harrison's already chopping up a fucking body that he killed in the hotel.
Mhm.
You're like, what the hell? All
Like
right, what are we
using
gonna
what
get for
Dexter taught him to
this?
fucking chop
Yeah,
up and get away with it, pretty much. Which was like
yep,
kind of
exactly.
unexpected, with especially like the way New Blood ending, and like Harrison killing
Right.
Dexter for being who he was, and then which
Yeah.
which I feel like, I don't know if you feel the same way, but I feel like they, as far as that goes with like Harrison, I don't know if they know what they fully want to do with like that, I guess, because like in New
Mm,
Blood he was like I have these urges, like it might be just like Dexter, and
yeah.
then they kind of have like that kill together, but then he's like,
Right.
no, like I can't be this way, and then now with like Resurrection, like on impulse he kills someone, and then like
Yeah.
it's just weird, like I don't know, it's like they don't know if to like fully kind of like let him go
No.
and like have him do the same thing as Dexter or not. So I feel
Yeah.
like, I don't know if you feel the same way about that, but it's kind of weird.
Yeah. I was a bit confused when he didn't become like Dexter,
Hmm.
because I'm like, how you made him kill somebody? He chopped up his fucking body and dumped it, right?
Hmm.
So and then that just goes away. Like he never kills
And he
again.
never kills again, and
So
then
I'm like, but why did he kill in the first place if he doesn't want to kill
yeah,
again? Like
so weird.
Dexter has that urge to fucking kill.
Hmm.
That's what makes Dexter Dexter. But like, and then randomly Harrison kills someone the same way,
Same
and then
way.
he never does it again. Why? Because Dexter comes to fucking New York City and says hi. It's like,
Yeah, it's so, I don't know. It's so weird. It's like, well, like Dexter's back. Like I'll just let him do it. Since he's back.
yeah, I know.
It's like, what?
Okay,
All right.
that part didn't make a lot of sense to me.
It was weird. Like I said, I don't know if they just don't know how to like fully kind of bring him into like have him become that same character or not. But
Yeah.
uh,
But then I don't know. This season you had the whole element of Prater and his serial killers,
yeah.
his little club that he had, and going into it, I didn't know how I was gonna feel about it. I'm like, all right, is this gonna be like a like a group thing, everyone's gonna like start killing together, it'd be all
Mm.
weird and shit.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, because Dexter's always been solo. Like, he has his code. Like for
Yeah.
them to introduce other serial killers, that was like super strange. And like I said, yeah, I didn't know what to expect either. Are these guys just straight up serial killers?
Yeah.
That they'll just kill to kill, or are they, or at least one or two are similar to Dexter, where they have a certain code that they follow. But I mean, again,
Right.
eventually we're learning they're just regular serial killers who just kill
Yep.
just to kill people. And then the Leon Prater character who's like obsessed with serial killers and like bringing these people in and like paying them money to uh, coming together, share their stories, and like
Yep.
it's
Yep.
it's way different. I never thought like we'd have a season of Dexter that would kind of do that at all. Like I never would have ever
Right.
thought that a season of Dexter would mention
Yeah.
that. And it was also weird like seeing Dexter kind of almost be excited and
Giddy about
giddy about like finding other
joining
people who do the
something.
same thing or like that kind of feel the same way,
Yeah.
which is kind of weird too. And
Right.
um,
Which if you know the history of Dexter, everyone that has became a partner has never worked out. They've they've always died.
yeah,
So I'm like, why would he think this is
this
anything
is any
else?
different. Yeah, so so we didn't know what to expect, and then I mean now we know, but uh,
Yeah.
what's it called? But I mean, like I said, overall, like you kind of saw like I said, a little bit different side of Dexter as well. Like just hoping he can find like someone else to kind of um,
Yeah.
share his, you know, his like the same feelings that he
Right.
has for like what he does and stuff like that. But
I think casting wise, I think them casting Dinklage as the character that they did was brilliant because he
mm,
played that role. I mean, he's fucking
he's
great
good
off
at
off
everything, bro. Like he's good
at,
at everything he does.
everything. But I mean, like, I don't think you could have cast a better person for that role mm, to make it good
To make
because
it good.
he made that whole thing pretty entertaining.
Yeah, no, he did for sure. And who would have ever thought to see fucking Tyrion Lannister against fucking Dexter? Like, that's just hilarious.
Death
Um,
by fire,
Death
huh?
by like who would have ever thought, which is fucking hilarious. Um,
But what do you think about how it fucking ended with Batista and Dexter and then Prater? What's your thoughts on that?
so I guess I had once you found out that the serial killers didn't have a code, like you kind of knew he was just gonna go off and just kill all of them, like that's his code and that's what he's gonna do. So like I figured at least I was like okay, like all of them are gonna die for sure. He did leave one of them, which was like that Al character, just because he just kind of like left town and like just
Dips,
disappeared.
yeah.
He's like I'm out, um, but then like the whole ending with like Prater, like Batista coming in. I think they didn't hit the mark on Batista's death at all.
No,
Like
not at
to have
all.
such like an iconic character in the franchise and like everything from like the original show to like having coming back with New Blood, coming back
Yeah.
for like even more of an extensive role in Resurrection, and then for him to just like get shot by Prater in like their little like dungeon room and like
Right.
the way like Dexter reacted and like it just like it didn't feel like
It felt like not a important character that
it
died.
it didn't feel like an important death to such a big character. Like it was just
No.
like it just felt like a regular character just died, like a new character on the season just
Yeah.
died. It didn't make you feel any type of way. So like
No.
that to me like really sucked because I was like, how are they gonna kill him off this way and like just have him be so like meaningless or whatever.
Right. And if you go back and look at the deaths from Dexter from back in the day, right? Every death,
Mhm.
like major character death,
Yeah,
meant
that's
something.
something.
Like they actually did like a big like moment for it,
Yeah,
and then it's fucking Batista. How do you not have his death be something like epic?
for
You know, he
that,
just gets
yeah,
shot and falls down and
he
dies,
just
and then he
dies.
covers them, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
they
it's
they
like
all just fucking leave.
yeah,
Like, okay,
and then was it? Doesn't he? And then he like says like "fuck you, Dexter" or some shit at the end. It's like what the fuck?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, all
like
right.
okay, like sure. So
Like,
like,
I'm glad that was the final episode, because if that was like in the middle of the fucking
uh,
season, I would have stopped fucking while
yeah,
watching. I
that would
would
have
not
so
have fucking
bad.
finished
That
it,
would have
dude.
been so bad. And I was one
I would
like
have stopped.
you felt like Batista was gonna die at some point, but you didn't know like he was gonna be handled in some way. You just didn't know how, I guess.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
like like you kind of knew Dexter wasn't gonna do it because that's just not how. Like unless Batista just kills some innocent person or something like randomly, like
Right.
Dexter's not gonna kill
Yeah.
them. Um,
No.
so like I guess it
No.
made sense in a way for Prater to do it, but it's just the way they went about it. Like I don't
Yeah.
know, it just wasn't a
No. They
satisfying ending
they
to that
dropped the
character.
fucking ball on that, dude.
Yeah,
They
that
really
made me so
did. They.
mad. It wasn't that. I think that
I
was
don't
like the
know.
episode right before the last one, though, wasn't it? Or was it the
Was it?
final?
Oh
I think it
yeah.
was because I think that's how it
It
ended. It
was
was like a
right
kind of like a
before.
cliffhanger, like oh he killed him, and then the final
Yeah.
episode, which honestly that kind of made me not as excited to watch like the finale because of that
The
reason.
finale. Same.
I'm like okay, well he just
Yeah.
died that way, so like the ending of the actual season, I feel like is
Like you
also gonna
already
be
know what's gonna
lackluster. Yeah,
happen.
like like okay, well Batista
Yeah.
died, like Dexter's gonna somehow find a way to get out
Yep.
and kind of continue on his way, like whether Prater died or not,
Yeah.
or if he just or
Right.
if he just expose him and gets caught by the police or whatever. Like you knew, I guess that
Right.
was gonna be the ending, so it's kind of predictable in a way. But
Yeah, man. And then you had the whole season of, Batista teasing that he's gonna catch Dexter.
hmm
And then at the end, I guess he kind of does, but I was like, that's how you catch Dexter?
it,
Just like randomly show up?
yeah, and the other like lackluster part too is like the two detectives, those two New York detectives, mainly like that girl who they made her seem kind of like this like really intelligent like detective who who of course, like needs to go into like her zone and like piece like all this stuff together. And then for like all
Right.
of that to be happening literally like upstairs in the same house that they were all in for that party. And for like the
Right.
detective that is supposed to be like the smart one, like had no idea that was even going on or like it just felt weird. I'm like,
Nothing.
so what was
No.
like the point of having those two detectives in the show really
Yeah.
as well? Like
Right.
it felt like they were gonna do more with them. And then at the end it was just like they didn't do anything either, I guess. It was kinda
You know what? I think that's the common theme of this season is they started to develop these characters, but then at the end of it, nothing happened. Like with fucking Harrison, right? He killed in the first episode, and then now he's going like fucking school, and he's like hooking up with all these random
Yeah.
chicks. Like, all right,
Yeah, it's
that's
so weird.
random. That's cool.
And like I'd understand it in the sense of like how New Blood was, because we all knew going into it that it was gonna be a limited series. It was gonna be a one season
Right.
thing, like so we knew like
Yeah.
whatever characters we got, like they weren't really gonna expand like a whole lot of it or whatever. So
No.
like that is more understandable, but of
Yeah.
course they didn't say that this I mean they didn't name this Resurrection season as like a mini limited series one. So we kind of
No.
knew like one they brought this they're doing a whole other thing with like Original Sin, kind of like a prequel to
Yep.
Dexter, and then oh we're doing another sequel season now to like New Blood, and so like okay well Original Sin I'm sure will go on for a while, and then so like Resurrection they're not gonna bring everyone else back again just to do another
Right.
one-off season. So
Yeah,
like
exactly.
we knew that okay, there's a potential for a second season, so they could have definitely just done a whole lot more character development, and
Right.
like you said, they
I
just kind of
agree.
dropped the ball on a lot of like things,
Yeah.
which sucks
Yeah.
because like because of how much we love the original Dexter show, like how that was written, how like every character was like you fell in love with every character for like their own way and stuff like that. So like
Yeah.
it's it's different, which sucks, but
Yeah. I mean, I think they had way too many writers, and when you have
that's what
too
happened
many,
to heads.
ha- yeah, when you have too many fucking hands in a pot, like you're never gonna get something good out of it. So I think that's what fucking happened. But towards the end, after fucking Batista dies, the final episode, you kind of see that Dexter stole those files of all the people, that was working for Prater or whatever.
Whatever other serial killers that were still working,
Yeah,
pray to know about and stuff like that.
right. So then that kind of tells you, like, all right, then they're kind of gearing up maybe for another season.
hmm Yeah, the ending
So
of the show definitely gears up, and he got like his boat bag, which is kind of funny. Not his boat bag, but like
yeah,
he's in the water with the fucking
yeah,
boat, like this is where I'm
like all
belong.
right.
It's like, like it was just funny.
My God. All right.
But
It's
like
like
yeah,
I don't know.
so so he steals the files at the end, and then what I guess we don't know, or what I'm kind of curious about, uh, the next season, if if officially happens or not, is whether
Yeah.
like I guess the setting and place of the second season, like is it gonna be in New York again, or
Right.
is he just gonna go to whatever state like the next serial killer on in his file is at? So
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how
Right.
that's gonna play out. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, is he gonna, be like a traveling fucking Dexter? Is he gonna like
Mm,
travel to all these different spots where all these killers are? Like,
it's gonna
is
be
is
it's gonna be so
that
weird.
would be different? It would be like
It'll be
each
so
episode he's gonna
different.
be somewhere else.
Yeah, and I don't know how I feel about that necessarily, because we're so used to him just being in like one setting, one state. Like now it's New York, it's not Miami, but like it's the whole season takes place in New York. It doesn't you know go anywhere. So like I'm curious to see how that would work out if he does just kind of travel throughout the whole
Right.
freaking the U.S. and just kills
Yeah.
these people. So that's gonna be
Right.
weird because like Harrison, like he's not gonna go with them, like so they're gonna have like a half and half season where like Dexter's out in
Yep.
like California killing someone, and then like fucking Harrison's back in New York going to school, and then like Dexter in a sense leaves him again to go kill people.
Yeah.
Like like I don't
Right.
know, it's
Yeah,
just
that
kind of
doesn't make
weird.
sense.
It doesn't make any sense, but
But I guess they have a set date, October 6th, which is tomorrow of the time that we're recording this, that they're gonna go into the writer's room, and I guess either do production preparations, or they're gonna announce that season 2 is a go. So we'll see what tomorrow looks like, if they're gonna come out with the announcement.
the
I
news,
don't know.
right? So hopefully, I mean, I'd love for it to come back and like regardless, because like I don't know, like as a TV show lover, like we love content. Like I'll watch fucking anything.
Yeah.
But
Right.
so hopefully, but like I still want them to do a good job and like have
Yeah.
a good plan and like
Right.
do a good season. So hopefully, we get some good news and see what happens.
Yeah, man. But overall, Dexter Resurrection, I think it was a success. Would I go back and watch it again? I probably
Yeah,
wouldn't. It wasn't that captivating for me to be like, I gotta watch that again in like 2 years, But
yeah, nah,
it was
definitely
okay.
not.
It wasn't bad.
But yeah, it wasn't a bad season overall. I did enjoy it more than New Blood at least.
Yes.
So that was a plus already. because yeah, New Blood was
Yeah,
not not too
that was
special, but
that was rough to watch.
it was
Yeah.
kind of hard to get through. Yeah, it was kind of hard, but no,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I guess I just want to talk about like Original Sin a little bit as well, and like the
Okay.
disappointing news of like that being canceled after like reports said it was like renewed for a second season, which
Yeah, man.
sucked, man. Like we don't really know the details on like why it was canceled, this or that, but we know that like Skydance Media, you know, Paramount owns the rights to Dexter, so like now Paramount and Skydance are just like one company or whatever. Like the merger happened, so I've just seen
Right.
reports and people talking about like maybe that's the reason why when like these mergers happens, like they go through everything and just try to see what they can cut, where they can cut costs at like at any level.
Yeah.
So like unfortunately, stuff like this happens. So like if that was the reason why, then that sucks. But um, especially with like how good like original
Yeah.
sin was, like it
It
was
was
like you
really,
said
really good.
refreshing and like kind of brings you back to like the old
Yeah, bro.
Dexter, man. Like that was a fun season.
Yeah, I think they should definitely do another Original Sin before they do another Dexter. Like I think that would make more sense.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
can
know.
easily just like go back and forth as like res- uh, original sin. I mean,
Right.
basically what they did here is like original sin, then like a couple months later, resurrection
Yep.
season, then original sin.
Right.
Um, but I mean, who knows? Maybe I don't know. In the future, it can come back
Yeah.
somehow, or they can continue it or whatever. But uh, yeah, that was pretty
Yeah.
disappointing for sure.
Yeah. I'm hope it felt like each character in Original Sin too really took on the role of playing the original character. Like
Yeah,
everybody was like spot on to what
yeah.
Dexter was. They did a really good job.
And it was cool to see it and I didn't know how to feel about it. Like I remember you texting me asking if I've seen it, and I was like, no, I was like, I don't know. Like I'm probably gonna watch it eventually, but
Yeah.
I don't know when I'm gonna watch it. That's how I felt about it, just because like
Yeah.
it's like you grew up with like the original Dexter show, like you know those actors as those characters, and then like now we have these new actors, and I was like, I don't
Yep.
know if it's gonna like capture the same. Especially, I think it was more
Mm.
so because of how the new Blood season was. Like I
Yeah.
figured it was. I was like, they can't. I thought it was gonna be like kind of like the same vibe, even though like of course it's a prequel and it's gonna be in Miami, but like I just thought it was
Yeah.
gonna just be a letdown, just kind of like New Blood was.
Right.
So I was like, I don't know, I'm not really excited for it, but the way you
No.
explained it to me, I was like, okay, like let me give it a chance. And then when I did, I was like, oh my god, like you
Yeah,
said, these new
bro.
actors really did embody like the old characters,
Yeah. Like
and
fucking Deborah, dude, actress that played her, she was really good. It felt like a young fucking Deb.
yeah, it was literally like she was in high school, so like it was like a more rebellious like that
Yeah.
like she was already kind of how she was in Dexter, but like now in high school, like even years before, and like
Yeah.
way more rebellious, and like yeah, like the actor who played her was awesome, man. Like
Yeah, it was.
I don't know, like like just watching one season of it, like I got attached again to like these new these new actors as those
Right.
characters. Unlike like New Blood, where like it came back and I was like the new background characters of that season, like I just didn't really feel anything
No.
for.
No. Yeah, it's very disappointing that we're not going to get a second season because that first season really, I think a lot of people probably wouldn't have watched Resurrection without Original Sin being made because they watched that and they're like, damn, it
Mm-hmm.
makes me excited to watch like
Makes me excited to
Dexter
watch
again,
Dexter
right?
again. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
So
that's unfortunate.
yeah, so that sucks. But I don't know. I guess we'll find out tomorrow if news comes out with Resurrection, and hopefully
Yeah,
we get a
go
good
from
season
there, huh?
again. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, but before we wrap this episode up, is there anything else with Dexter that you want to speak on?
Um, No, I think we talked about everything kind of that I needed to say. So unless you got anything
Yeah.
else, I think I'm good.
No, not on Dexter, man. But for all of you watching, I think we came to a conclusion with me and Eduardo here. That every episode we're gonna do a side quest. You can call it, right. We're gonna do a nostalgic
New
moment.
saving point.
Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna do a nostalgic moment where each of us will pick one thing that we want to talk about that is old, that is different, and what we grew up with, and what we forgot about, or what we still think about. So yeah, I think this would be a cool little addition to this podcast of ours. You want to go first, Wardo?
Yeah, I'll go first. So I mean, there's so much stuff. Like you came up with this idea, which is I thought was like brilliant. I was like, this is great because we kind of thought about doing like episodes maybe of like nostalgia stuff or whatever. But
Yeah,
I mean, we still can probably like depending on what it is. Maybe I don't know. But having like this kind of nostalgic moment in the show, I think is will be cool and like engaging with the audience to see
yeah,
like they said bringing us back to like our childhood and
yeah,
seeing like what you guys kind of remembered and went through as well. So I guess my first one would be Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like I,
yeah,
I grew up playing
yep.
I grew up watching like the original Yu-Gi-Oh animated show. I don't think actively there's an active new one that's on TV right now. I don't think.
Shit, I wouldn't even know.
Yeah, I don't think so. But I mean Yu-Gi-Oh cards people still play today, but
Yeah,
it's I'm not in tune with like what the new wave is or whatever now, but
no.
back then it was man I was like in it. Man, it was so
Hell
fun. Like
yeah,
we
bro.
we'd buy the cards and then we just
Fucking Joey's
like get
deck, bro.
together. Joey's deck,
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh deck,
bro.
Kaiba's deck.
Yeah.
Like you wanted the blue eyes white dragon. You wanted the dark
You
magician.
did.
Like you
Yeah,
wanted
man.
the iconic cards in the
Right.
animated show. You
That was a
wanted
thing back then, bro.
dude. It was huge. You wanted
Yeah.
the Egyptian god cards. You wanted
Right.
you wanted
Yep.
everything, man.
Yep.
And like it was such a more simple way to play the game too, because like once they introduced the newer shows, then there's like these new effect cards, these new like different ways to kind of
Right.
play them. So like I felt like it made it like super complicated. And like I
Oh,
don't know
it
if that's
did.
kind of like more of the new head like kind of thing, and like I
Yeah.
was getting older and kind of like not into
Didn't care.
that as much or whatever. But it was just like simple, man. Like it was fun, man. It was a fun time. it
Right. Hell yeah, it was, dude. That's a
was
good
a
fucking
fun
pick.
time. Oh yeah, man.
Dude.
I don't know if you want to say
Um,
anything more, but you can do yours if you want.
well, it's kind of ironic because my fucking nostalgic moment is actually from Yu-Gi-Oh as well. It's the fucking arm band where you played it on your arm,
Oh
the
my
fucking
god,
yeah, the
I
fucking
never
little
owned
disc.
one.
Dude, I had one like one time and it
That
fucking
was so
fell
bad.
apart like the fucking same week because it was so cheap. But
It was
dude,
pretty
it was
cheap,
so
honestly.
fucking cool and it made you feel like you're part of it, especially when you're like 10, and you're like,
Dude,
fuck
it
yeah,
was a,
man.
that was during that time. It was legit the coolest thing ever. Like I was
It
so mad
was.
because I don't remember how much it cost, but like I mean I was in like elementary school I think when that came out.
Right.
Maybe maybe middle school, but elementary. And like
Yeah.
of course you gotta get your parents to buy it. So like
Yeah.
I never had it, but like uh,
Right.
but I thought it was like the coolest thing
I
ever
know,
at the
bro.
time as a
Dude, it's
kid,
so
dude.
fucking good.
It was insane.
Dude, it's so I don't know why you picked fucking Yu-Gi-Oh and then I picked
It's
it
kind of hilarious
for I I
as
don't
a.
even know like what our fucking brains were thinking that we had to
Mhm.
pick the same shit.
Yeah, that's actually hilarious.
That
Cause
is
yeah,
fucking
we didn't
funny.
talk about this at all, like what our
No, we didn't.
what our picks would be, but
No,
that's
I'm
funny.
kind of shocked that it was very very similar what we were gonna
Hmm.
pick.
No, that
That's
was kind of
badass.
hilarious. But no,
It
man,
it's
it was
it's
fun.
kind of makes me think maybe we should do a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh show now, like
Mm. No, I'm down.
based on based on this. It's like, all right,
Mhm.
it's kind of a no
Yeah,
brainer.
we
We
can
have to now.
definitely, yeah, we can definitely get into a whole topic about Yu-Gi-Oh. Like I still have some of my cards, so even like I still
Do
have
you?
some of my cards somewhere in there.
Oh
I know I
man.
like I sold a lot of like the more better cards I think that I had or whatever,
Yeah,
but um yeah, I have them somewhere
that's
in
crazy.
like a
Mine
box.
are long gone, bro. I moved so many different states. There's no way I could keep a hold of those
Yeah,
cards.
no, yeah, I still have them stashed up somewhere. So
Hell yeah. That's pretty
yeah,
sweet.
that was fun back in the day, man. It was a lot of good memories,
Hell
good
yeah,
times,
it
man.
was.
For sure, it was
Yeah,
so
man, that
fun.
was our first nostalgic moment, and
Mhm.
I think it was a good one. I wasn't expecting us to pick similar things. So it was fun.
No, I was not either, but that was
Hell yeah.
yeah, that was great, man. That was fun.
But yeah, man, I think this first episode of Saving Point podcast came out with a bang, and I enjoyed it. This was fun, bro.
Yeah, this was fun. Like I said, we love movies. We love TV shows. Like we love just talking about it. So like, why not make a
Yeah,
podcast about it? Like, express our opinions and like what we think. So like, yeah, I'd love for you guys, the audience, to like comment and like what did you guys think of Resurrection? What did you guys think of New Blood, Original
yeah,
Sin?
for
Did you like
sure.
them? Did you kind of feel the same way that we did? Um, and then if there's any specific topic or something that you guys want us to like talk about in respect to Dexter, then yeah, let's leave us questions and we'll definitely get into it.
Absolutely. And don't forget to follow us on socials at
Mhm,
Saving Point Podcasts across the board. You can find us
mhm.
there. Follow us there on X, Instagram, TikTok, all of that. Go support us and comment there as well what you want to see next and what you thought about this show and all that good stuff. And yeah, this is the month of October. So we all know what that means. You want to tease what we're going to be talking about next, Eduardo?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. It's gonna be, of course, it's October, so we got to get into you know horror and just the vibe of what Halloween is, man. We both love Halloween, so a little teaser for episode 2. We're gonna be talking about the original Halloween, the 1 and 2, the two John Carpenter written movies. So it's gonna be fun, man.
Damn right, Halloween 1 and 2, 1978 and 1981. And that is the first timeline that we have gotten with Halloween. And there's so
Mm.
many different
There's some weird
timelines now. So
timelines. Yeah.
we'll talk a little bit about that on the next episode. But yeah, stay tuned for that. If you're a horror movie fan and you love movies and you love Halloween 1 and 2, we're going to be talking about all of that the next episode. So stay tuned, subscribe to this episode so you won't miss that episode. That'll be a big help. But yeah,
Yep. Hope you
any
guys enjoyed,
any
man.
any closing thoughts, Eduardo?
No, yeah, appreciate you guys. Hopefully, like I said, we're just two friends, and we just trying to show the passion and love that we have for movies and TV. So, uh, you know, video games, and like I said, we're gonna talk about like some of the other topics. So it's this is fun for us. So hopefully you guys have a good time,
Yeah,
and yeah, like like, subscribe, comment on all the socials, and yeah, I think it was a great episode. So it was
absolutely.
fun.
Well, without further ado, I'll catch you all on the next one. Thank you for
Yep.
tuning in. Peace out.
Thank you for watching.